Hello! We're doing another vlog. I'm so excited. It's been way too long since I vlogged. Last time was when I went to the UK Games Expo, so it's been like 3 months or something, so it's been too long. I just haven't had the time, but now I have a very fun weekend ahead of me, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. Today's Saturday and I'm free on the Monday as well, so I have like a long weekend, which is great. And I'm not gonna vlog too much today, so today I kind of have a chill day going on. Not doing too much. I did some cleaning, doing some cozy gaming. I've been playing a little bookshop, tiny little bookshop. I don't know. It's a really great little like cozy bookshop management game, and it's so fun. It sounds very simple, which it kind of is, but all the books in the game are real books. So when someone asks for a recommendation, you're looking through the books that you have on your shelf in the store at that moment, and they're all real books. So it's like, it's so fun as someone who loves reading, and I've read a lot of books in my life, to be able to like recommend books, and I know basically all the books on those shelves, and it's just really fun. So I've been playing and loving that. And tomorrow I have a book market, a second-hand book market in my town, which is once a year, and I usually go because it's fun. And I've been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl like everybody else, and I'm on book 3 now, but I really want the physical copies, so I thought I'd look and maybe find them at the book market. I probably won't find them. I mean, they won't have much English. They always have some English. So I'm definitely going to find some English books, but I don't know if I'll find a Dungeon Crawler Carl, secondhand especially. But I'm going to look, we'll see. There will also be a couple of stands usually that have new books, so I might just buy a new copy if they have one. We'll see. There's going to be a new bookstore in my town, an English bookstore. I'm so excited. They're not open yet, but they will have a stand at the book market tomorrow, so I'm very excited to check them out. The store is called Books and Beans. Their logo as well, I'll pop it up. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited. But yeah, so I've been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. My friend Gareth recommended it to me. He is Ice and Games on Instagram, or Ice and Dice. I'm sorry Gareth, Ice and Dice. So go check him out, he's great. And he recommended it to me, so I started reading the first book. And then Carly from Board Game Buzz put it in her book club, so then everybody was reading it. And now Hannah is reading it, and Sean is reading it. Everybody's reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I love it. It's like I've fallen into this whole new world, and it's the best. So I'm on the 3rd book now, and it's honestly, oh my god, it's such a good show. It feels like I'm watching a show when I'm reading it. Honestly, it's amazing. It's like, how do I describe this series? It's like a combination of The Hunger Games and Ready Player One. It's a mashup of those two. There's a lot of pop culture references. It's so funny. I've been laughing out loud so much while reading it. I don't think I've ever laughed out loud that much while reading a book. And it's been just an incredible experience. So I've been loving that. So I'm on book 3 now. I think I've said that 3 times now. So great stuff. I need to get into the vlogging again. It's been too long. And then I have been loving the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. Oh my goodness. I've been playing this so much because it's so easy to pop out and it's so addicting. I did not expect this to be as addicting as it is. I'm just so late to this party, and I regret not buying it sooner. It's perfect. As I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of trick-taking games, but somehow playing this solo is just so addicting. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's really fun. I'm really excited now about the second game that's coming out by them, and I just love playing it. I'm on chapter 9, I think. So I'm not sure how many chapters there are in total, but I definitely have some left, so I'm excited. And then what else have I been loving? Haven't been watching too much lately. I've mostly just been watching YouTube when I watch something. I have started a rewatch of Gilmore Girls, just for casual in the background or while I'm eating dinner, stuff like that. And because I'm just ready for fall, okay? I'm ready for autumn. I want it to be here. I'm ready for Halloween, for cozy, spooky vibes. I'm just so ready. I can't wait. And I just decided to just, go ahead and start living the cozy life. So I definitely want to decorate for like autumn/Halloween soon as well. We might, I don't think I'll be able to do that this weekend in a vlog, but I'll try to do that soon. I'm very excited. So what I also want to pick up at the Bookmarket tomorrow, if I'll be able to find something like it, is a book or a journal of some type, maybe like an old book that I can convert into a journal, or an old journal. I don't know. I'll just have to look around and find maybe like some older stuff, because I am gonna play this solo RPG. Don't play this game. It's like a horror solo RPG experience. I picked this up at the UK Games Expo, and I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna give it to G from TTRPG, my friend. She's amazing. And the fun thing about this is that it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain. So you're gonna like make this journal like that, or something similar, or obviously you can be as creative as you want, but you're gonna make a journal and write in it a story, something, and then you're gonna pass it on. So you don't just pass on the book, you pass on the journal that you've made. And during the game, it's like this entity is like haunting you, you're cursed. So slowly you're gonna just go crazy, and weird things are gonna be happening, and you're gonna be recording it in your journal. And you can take pictures, you can make videos, you can like record audio, like voice memos, or you can make things and put them in the journal. You can just do a bunch of things. So I thought it'd be so fun to play this during the like autumn cozy horror months. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna send it all to G, and then she can play it, and she can like use my journal partly as a guide. I don't know exactly how it's gonna turn out. I have no idea. And also, it doesn't really tell you to make a character. Usually a solo RPG will like tell you to create a character to play. This doesn't necessarily need you to. You can just kind of play as yourself, because you're gonna go through this cursed experience. But I really want to make a character for it, so I'm gonna do that. Just because I think it will be more fun. And you can record that in the journal as well. It has like a little anchor, is what they call it, to kind of track like items you collect and things in your life, because you're gonna slowly die, basically. And it says a character name at the top, so, but it doesn't really, I read the whole intro and it's not really telling me to create a character per se. Maybe later on, I don't know. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna create my own character, and I'm very excited. Okay, I've been yapping on for way too long, but come along with me to the Bookmarket. That was intense. It's always more tiring than I think it is, or I'm just getting old. I guess it's either one of those. Okay, I didn't buy any books to read, sadly. I mean, obviously they usually don't have that much English books, mostly Dutch, but I did pick up 2 potential journals for the solo RPG. So first I have this book, which is just an old book, but there's no like text on the cover, which I really enjoy, because that way it just looks like a journal already. Now it obviously does have just pages of pictures and things, so I'll either just take out all the pages on the inside and make my own, but that's what I usually do when I like convert a book into a journal. Sorry if this is hard to hear for people that find that blasphemy. I do apologize, but I do that sometimes. But because I'm gonna be writing a lot in this journal, because it's solo RPG, so it's mostly creative writing prompts, I feel like that's gonna be a lot of work. So I did find this, which is actually quite cool. It's an old journal, like truly someone's old journal, and it has all these things in it. So there's like pages with loose papers in between, like newspaper clippings. I don't know, it's very cool, and it was €5, so cheaper than buying a new journal. And the cool thing is, or well, the very interesting thing is that I was like trying to, the writing is very difficult to read because this person wrote so cursively that it's, even if it's Dutch, I think it is, but it's hard to read. So that's a little sad, but I think, so at the top here, it says my stay in Germany. In Dutch, I think this belonged to a Belgian soldier because it has a like soldier's ledger thing inside of it where he wrote like his information and like vaccinations that he got for, and it's Belgium because it says Belgian Army at the top. So I think this is from World War II because the reason I think that is it came, this is kind of intense, it came with stamps inside it from the German Reich, so like the imperialistic Germany with Hitler on it. So that's Hitler's stamps from back when he was in power. So yeah, that's very historical, so very interesting but intense. But this will be, I think I'm gonna, I mean it is a little bit torn, so I'm gonna have to reinforce the outside, which I'm gonna try to do somehow, maybe just put something, I have like fabric that I can glue on the outside. And then I can just use, because there's so many blank pages in here, I can just use the blank pages and then sometimes have pages with some of the writing and leave it that way and maybe cover up some of it, but then also leave some of the old writing because I think that will be very cool. Obviously, this is also a little bit sad because this potentially is a historical artifact of some sort, but I don't think it has any like very like historically important information in it because it was just €5 at the Bookmarket. So I'm hoping, yeah, it wasn't too important for anyone. There is also some French things in here, so I might see if I can translate that. Yeah, Antwerp. So, well, if someone watches this and knows Jozef Albert van der Loo from Belgium, let me know. Because if there's maybe family out there, I could give it to them. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. It felt like a great find, a very cool find. And the stamps might be worth something, actually. They might. I have no idea. Maybe. But I'm excited to transform this and use it. So those are my two Bookmarket finds that I bought. And now I'm just gonna change into something comfy. And I'm not gonna do much for the rest of the day, I'm afraid. I'm just gonna chill, do some reading is the plan. I'm gonna cook some dinner, probably something easy. And then tomorrow it's gonna be a board game day. I'm so excited. I might film a few snippets of my chill evening, and else I'll see you guys when we play some board games. Good morning. We're in a different location. Sorry for my voice. It's been doing weird things lately. Too many activities where I need to talk a lot. So I'm gonna work on the journal. I've already started. So I've glued like fabric on the sides to kind of reinforce it. I really like crafting, just in case that wasn't clear. But the inside is also quite damaged. So I want to do some reinforcement on the inside, like flaps, like the front and back, I don't know, cover on the inside to make it sturdier. Obviously I chose this fabric because I want it to look even older than it is, and most of the fabrics that I have are kind of like cutesy, so I didn't have a lot of choice, but I think this works pretty well. And I definitely want to put something on the cover, but I like don't enter, like cursed, beware, I don't know, but I'm scared because I feel like I'm gonna ruin it. But yeah, let's do some mending on the inside as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for that actually, so I'm going to have to figure that out.
け散る形のない